Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. First of all, I want to say thank you very much for your support. You guys have been watching my videos and saying some pretty nice things. I appreciate it dearly, I do. I didn't really want to do this video. I was kind of hoping to, I have some good things coming down the road that I wanted to spring on you guys. But I've had a few people ask about a truck that my son had picked me up. Going on probably on 2 years, I guess it will be this year. He got it for my birthday. And that's what this motor is going to be going in. This is the heads I was doing and showing in a couple videos. And it's a 460 build. Paid $50 for the motor. I went over a little bit about that in other videos if you saw it. But I got thinking about some of the old school things with these engines, and I get kind of sidetracked when I try to think of everything to tell you guys, because I try to do everything I can in short videos, because I understand what it's like to watch a video, and I'm like, get to the point, fella, you know, with some of these videos you watch. And I was actually hoping to do things a little different. It's things I wanted to do for guys that really don't know things. I want to do a header episode. That doesn't sound like a big deal, but to somebody that's never done it before, there's a lot to know about that. So I want to do a video about that. And my videos, I want to help guys that don't really know a lot, that are starting out, and maybe save them some trouble, some headaches. Guys, you know what it's like, the ones that's into this performance stuff, what it's like to learn. What, you know, when we were young and starting out, how it was, people didn't even want to share information with you, and half the time they did, you didn't know if it was true, what they were telling you. I remember back in the day, I don't want to bore you with my stories too much, but I'd ask some of the guys that were really fast, well, what did you do? How are you going this fast? How is your car running 16s or 17s? And, you know, one comes to mind was a Z28. The guy bought it, was smoking, we were laughing at it, and he got so mad, he said, well, I'll tell you what, next week I'll have this thing in the 12s. And we're like, yeah, right. And he was close. He went 13, 12, I think it was, next time down the track. And then the car did, I think, go the following week or a few weeks later. It was right there, right where he said it would be. I mean, that's no big deal today. But you got to realize this is back in the 70s. So, you know, 12-second car back then was kind of on the verge of maybe 10-second car today. You guys could figure it out. You know what I'm talking about. But the thing here, I wanted to do a few different things I wanted to show you in this video. And it got me thinking about old school stuff. And one of the things I actually forgot about the 460s, this is a late model one, and it's low compression. But I actually forgot until I talked to a buddy of mine that I met him down the track, and we've been friends ever since. He reminded me about these motors after, in the 80s, went to externally balanced. And I forgot. I would have been buying stuff for this motor, converters and everything else, probably done things wrong. With the pilot bearing was different on the converter. And like I said, they're balanced different. I could have put the wrong flywheel on it. So, and balancer, of course, because I do want to change the balancer. I hope I can get the money to do that, because you can see it's a little bit rough. Something with rubber in it. 1980 something? I don't think so. I had a motor one time, it sounded fine, and I revved it up a little bit, and it broke the whole crank right off. But one of the things I wanted to get at is this. Some of the tricks we used to do back in the day. I mean, everything's fuel injected today, but I just thought, you know, the things we used to do back in the day, and I know there's guys today that probably still do some of this, but something simple as this would give you an advantage. Just like, if you look at this base plate, you wouldn't think much of it, but then, I'm trying to open it up and hold this phone at the same time, sorry about that. But I hope you can see, the butterflies are so thick, like right here, we would take and cut this stuff down. Cut the screws back and thin them out. Some of them are worse than this. This is a better one, but some of these, sorry, I'm not holding this camera good. Sorry about that. But just things like this here we would do. And you see the guys that would do things like this here, and you think, well, what kind of big deal would that be? It's not a big deal by itself, but when you do this and other things with it, another thing we did back in the day, you don't even hear people do it anymore, indexing the plugs. So that was another thing. Things that people have called onto one of my tricks, and I still do to this day, and I seen it on Engine Masters, I believe, that they did a whole